Alright, hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another KonoSuba Fantastic Days video. Now, it's been quite some time since the summer banner or the swimsuit banner has came out. It released alongside the official global release of the game. So it's been out for quite some time, but we still have over 12 days left, and I still get many comments and questions. Is swimsuit Melissa good? Is swimsuit Wren good? Should I summon on the banner? Should I skip the banner? So that's what we're going to be answering in today's video. So straight off the bat, I will take a look at the kits of Summer Wren, as well as Summer Melissa, and then I will give my honest opinion if you should be summoning on this banner or not. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at the characters' kits. First, we have the Elegant Melissa, who is going to be a fire-type character. Then we also have the Swimsuit Sun-Soaked Wren, who is going to be a wind/fire hybrid character. So I'm going to go over the Swimsuit Melissa first. Straight off the bat, I think she is pretty solid. There's not really many locations you can use her. Right now, I guess you could use her in Battle Arena, because Battle Arena right now, fire has a type advantage. So if you really want to use Melissa to the Battle Arena, you could get away with using her, but I don't feel like you want to run her over the original Treasure Hunter Melissa, the 4-star, the purple one, the dark one. But I feel like she's still a solid pickup, so if you end up pulling her, I feel like you can definitely use her. She does have some really nice skills. Her super attack, you got some of her skills on here, so we'll read some of her skills. So her Blaze Edge, what is going to be this ability? It's going to do fire physical damage to one enemy and a moderate reduction of their physical attack. I guess that could be good for nerfing the enemy's physical attack so you could live longer. And then you have the Fire Assault, which is this skill right here. It's going to do 124 fire physical damage to all enemies and moderate boost to your physical attack. So it's going to buff up her own attack, and it's going to do fire damage to all. Attack has nothing, it's just a normal physical attack. And then it's going to be a fire EX skill plus 7%. So overall, I think Elegant Melissa she's decent, but I feel like there's definitely other characters out there that you probably want to use that can fill up that fire slot. For example, Erica, Megamine, just to name two characters who are very popular in terms of DPS for fire, who definitely can replace this Elegant Melissa. But still, if you want to summon for her because she looks cool, by all means, go ahead. Now, the one major use that I can see someone getting out of this Elegance Melissa is the fact that she is a 4-star Melissa, and you can take her and slap her onto the Treasure Hunter Melissa as a substitute unit, and that's what I did. Now, if we take a look at my teams here and we head into my party, we will see that I do have the Elegance Melissa equipped onto my normal Melissa to give that extra 10% buff from the same character bonus right here. This is really important. I want to make sure that I have it active, so that is why I do it. Also, I have to get her up to level 60 so I can get a bigger buff, but right now I'm kind of not focused on that. Definitely though, if you do pull her, I do think if you put her onto your 4-star Melissa, it will help out her stats a lot. So definitely do that if you do end up getting her. That's what I would probably say would be a very solid use to get out of this swimsuit Melissa. All right, let's head back into the banner and let's take a look at the Summer Wren. And now Summer Wren, I don't know how I feel really about her. She has a solid trait, but it's only good when you have her at EX. It gives a buff to attack when using fire/wind attacks. I don't know if this is fire or wind attacks, or if this is fire and wind attacks. I'm assuming this is fire or wind attacks. So you can throw this on pretty much any fire character, any wind character. But it doesn't really make sense why you would want to use this when characters like, you know, if you're using a fire character and you want a good support for, I don't know, Megamine or whatever, then why don't you just use the normal Megamine who also buffs your fire? So she just kind of has like a kind of a useless trait because it's a lower percentage of attack. It's not like there's any good Wrens out there that can definitely take advantage of it. But still, let's go ahead and take a look at her skills. So this is going to be her first attack here, which is going to be the Fireball Plus. They're both fireball attacks, but this is going to be the first one that's going to reduce their magic defense, and then the second one is going to give a moderate magic attack buff to you. So that's pretty nice. So you can use this to lower their defense, and then use the Fireball Plus to upgrade your magic attack. Her Tinder Shot, she also does magic damage on her normals, which is honestly pretty solid, because I believe Megamine does not do fire attacks on her normals. I think she just does normal attacks. So she's going to be doing a lot of fire attack damage. But the only problem I have with Wren is that her super is going to be an all attacking wind attack. So she's literally, you could see she's completely based around fire, but they gave her a wind attack, which to me just doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they did that. I mean, I guess you can do it, but like, I don't know. I feel like it would have been much superior if they would have just did a full fire thing. but they gave her the wind attack. So it's really confusing on how you want to build the Wren, because if you want to build her for a DPS, you obviously want to buff up her ultimate and give her or give her like some wind skills, like some wind traits. But then you also want to give her fire traits, because that's like literally all of her attacks besides her ultimate. So it's really confusing. It's really difficult to kind of build her and get her like with a proper team. But I mean, still, if you want to summon for her costume, I mean, I guess you could. She could be a solid substitute unit for maybe Chris. If you want to use Chris, you can get a 6% attack or 6% wind attack. I mean, other than that, I don't really see any other uses for her. I feel like she's kind of like mid, like overall, just, and she's decent. You can use her, right, in some scenarios, but I don't know. I just feel like I would pull her and then never use her, kind of like Kazuma. I pulled Kazuma and I have not used him yet, but I mean, I guess you could use her as a trait buffer. Both of these characters as trait buffers. So pretty much now that we've talked about the two characters that are the featured, I'm gonna give you the rundown if you should summon for or not. As you can see, I already have done some multis. I've did 8 multis, but the main reason why I did that is I really wanted the Swimsuit Melissa. 1, because it's a Swimsuit Melissa, and 2, I wanted to give a nice buff to my 4-star Melissa. Instead of running her with the gold version, I did want to run her with a version right here, the 4-star version, because the gold version of Melissa, if we scroll down, this one right here, the Seductress Melissa, she's good, but I'd rather just have the extra stats, because right, as you can see, Seductress Melissa gives a fire attack buff, as where your normal treasure hunt Melissa is obviously a dark attacker, so that does not buff her up at all, which is why I would recommend for overall stat buffer, the elegant Melissa is your best to go. I mean, other than that, if you should summon on the banner, I mean, you really can go for it basically only if you want the swimsuit characters, or if you are a whale and you want to try to get the elegant Melissa to give her as a stat buffer to your treasure hunt Melissa. Other than that, that's pretty much going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope this helps some people out, maybe who are a little bit indecisive on if they should summon on the banner. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.